Hi guys and welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at the Hazard 4 Messenger of Doom bag. It's a great bag. It's also known as the M.O.D pack. Let's dive right into it. I've been using it as my EDC for the last month or so. Let's dive in and see how it's been working. Alright, so as you guys can see here, looks similar to the Hazard 4 Sherman pack. It's actually just a bit wider. So as you notice, you get a nice little area for your Velcro here, and you get a quick pocket in the front to hold a lot of your different stuff. Again, it goes all the way to the bottom here. It's a pretty deep pocket, but remember, it is part of this flap here. This flap gets heavy sometimes. You can kind of see it all bulking right here. That kind of gets annoying after a while, so kind of watch how you weigh it down. Now, the cool thing about the Messenger of Doom bag is this flap is removable. So you can have it just look like this if you want to. And it'd be fine if you want this kind of look here. It pretty much just kind of makes it kind of like a briefcase with a field of MOLLE. But anyway, so on the front panel, again, you got a pocket, Velcro, nice clips here, big, thick. Again, same kind of clips, though, that are on the other bags. They're kind of, you know, kind of got a weird locking mechanism on here, which people do tend to complain it locks on them. It hasn't really happened to me, but you never know. So, let's open it up now. And you got a field of MOLLE here. Now this MOLLE is kind of weird. It's got like these big loops here. Then it's got the standard kind of size here, which kind of makes it hard to kind of put pouches on it. It kind of gets kind of flip-floppy in there, but just note that. As you can see, I kind of weave things through there. I got a little screwdriver and the Preon 2, which I carry everywhere. So, and again, another little field of MOLLE here in case you want more patches, and in case you take the flap off and you still want to represent yourself with some patches. That's cool too. Anyways, this opens up into the typical kind of what I call the Hazard 4 admin section here, and you got a wide array of things here. So this is the admin section. As you can see, you can hold a lot. I hold all my markers and everything for working on different plan sets and to giving presentations and whatnot. I even got these engineering scissors, which are kind of cool. And then on the other side here, you have this clear plastic flap here, which is kind of cool. I carry things like a disto in there and some other stuff. Again, stuff for work and stuff like that, sticky notes, what have you. That's usually what's in there. And it's kind of nice. It kind of folds down with these little straps here and makes it kind of cool. Kind of makes it like a little workstation sometimes. And it's kind of nice to kind of just open it up, get all your pens and stuff out of there. Now, then we come to the pocket that's back here. Now, this pocket isn't normally like this, but this is how I typically carry it with it wide open. But typically, there is a big pull thing here, which locks this up like that, and you have a little bit of kind of MOLLE and some Velcro on here, and along with the Hazard 4 logo right there. And this has this little handle here, and you can pull it, and it opens up this wide area here. And the wide area is kind of nice. Again, you can kind of see I hold a lot of stuff in here. I have my Bose headphones, cables and stuff, medical thing, and teacher ID, a lot of stuff. But it's a big empty area with two little pockets. This is on the other side as well here. Might be hard to see. Hopefully I can show you that. You can kind of see it right there. As well as, again, more Velcro and MOLLE right inside here. And then on the other side of the pack, you have two pockets. Now, one pocket is larger than the other. One pocket stems from the tips of my fingers here, and the other pocket goes from here to here. This one's kind of good for a power brick for a laptop, and this one here is kind of good for all the cords. Now, I don't use that, as you can see. I kind of wad it all up into here, and then put it into one of those side pockets, as you saw earlier. Now, these side pockets also have another purpose. This thing here has a little piece of Velcro here, which you can strap it to there, and kind of makes this little flap. And then you can take that flap and tuck it into one of those inside pockets there, and you kind of create a bag that kind of stays nicely wide open, just like this. And then it makes it easier to get your stuff in and out. Kind of throw all your stuff in there like so, like I just did, and it works out great. It's perfect. Then moving one pack farther is kind of like a padded, quilted, I should say, laptop area, good for a MacBook. Does not fit really the Alienware. I can kind of squeeze it in there a little bit, but not really. I keep an iPad in there mostly. And that's about it. Moving around to the back of the bag. Now, as I told you before, this flap is removable. So you just undo these buckles here and here and here, and this whole flap part comes off, kind of gives it more of a briefcase look. More importantly, again, going through the airport, you have your luggage rack rail here, so you could put that right over your luggage. Works great. Now we get to the straps. The straps are kind of like a cheap plastic. This part here is metal, but this part here is plastic. It's okay. It's kind of, guess you call it plastic slash metal. It's got a little piece of metal there, the width of a paper clip. But it hasn't hurt me yet. But this is all you get. You just get this strap, right? This strap like this. Then, if you want to pay a little bit more extra money, you can have this optional shoulder pad that they sell. The shoulder pad does not typically come with some of their bags, so be aware when you're watching their stuff. And you know, you can kind of see there's some loose threads and stuff on here already. I have had it for a while, so you know, we're not talking only 1 month of use and it's got all the pop threads, but you know, probably at least a few years and it's popping the threads, which is fine. Now again, with this thing fully loaded, you can kind of see it's a little clunky, but I'll show you what it looks like on me here in a second. So again, optional, and again, the bag's like 160 bucks, and it doesn't come with this. This is an extra 20. Crazy, right? Alright, so let me show you what the bag looks like on me. Alright, as you can see, the bag is pretty wide here. I do kind of like the way it looks. It hangs really nice. These straps are almost maxed out, so this is about as far down as I'll be able to get it, maybe a few more inches. But otherwise, I think it looks quite good. It doesn't look too insane. Some of these messenger packs look insanely wide. This one does not. Again, it's really easy to get the things, you know, minus if you're wearing it the correct way. You can easily get to everything on it. But again, this is so way down, you know, you gotta flip it up, and then if you want to get to the internals here, you gotta hold this heavy flap up now, and then you gotta move this down, you can get to most of your stuff in here. But just note, the more you weigh this thing down, the worse it's going to get. But otherwise, I like the bag. Alright, so all in all, this is a great kind of everyday carry messenger bag. It definitely competes up there with that EDC Courier by Vertex. Again, I don't think there's any competition with that PackSoft. I think this one's clearly better than the PackSoft one, or PackSafe one, I should say, not PackSoft. The PackSafe one as well. But again, it's really truly two different types of carry. One is, you know, it doesn't have all that tactical stuff on it, and this one does. So the PackSafe, you know, does have its merits when it comes to, you know, basically keeping your items safe and kind of not sticking out like a sore thumb. I mean, honestly, the bag's not too bad. It doesn't scream tactical anywhere. But, you know, you start putting morale patches on it, or you take the flap off and you got the sea of Molly, you know, just kind of starts to look like you're something you're not sometimes. So, again, my name is Fearless Leader B. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in more videos here. Now that I got this pack's review done, I'm going to switch to a different one, and I'll let you know how that one works. So, I'll see you guys in the next video.